For as long as I can remember, I felt like a child sleepwalking through life. No real sense of purpose. No real sense of who I am or my place in the world. Well, tonight, I'm going to tell you the story of what happened when I met some people who felt the same way. It all started in November of 2016 when I was given the great privilege of performing a concert in the Sheriff's Heroin Addiction Recovery Program of the Albany County Jail, also known as the SHARP Unit. Now, I have no real criminal background. I got arrested once at the end of my senior year of high school, and I got out of Central Bookings just in time to make it to my graduation ceremony. But a bit of a heart attack from my parents was, I'd say, about the worst that came of that. But despite having no real street cred, when I walked into that jail and started singing, well, the men of that SHARP unit, they started listening. It was the songs that connected with them. It was the songs that let them know we had something in common, that I was another lost boy. And that afternoon, a real connection was made. Something in me was activated, and I knew that I would never be the same. And shortly afterwards, the sheriff and some local news crews started spreading the word, and I got invitations to perform in more facilities. I started to receive donations to fund my travels, and I began building a grassroots network of social workers, advocates, sheriffs, wardens, counselors, and friends to put me up and ship me out all over the country. Eventually, I would play hundreds of concerts in jails and in prisons everywhere from Rikers Island right here in New York City all the way to the Gunnison prison in the middle of the Utah desert. And everywhere I went, there were more of us. More lost boys. There were more reckless sons. I like that name better. It's a little more Cain and Abel and a little less Peter Pan. And soon, I started listening to them. The concerts became like these conversations. And everything I heard and everything I saw, I put into songs. The songs that I'm going to play for you. They told me their stories, and now I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the story of the reckless son, that lost boy, in the hopes that maybe by the end it'll be the story of a man. And like so many classic adventures, this one starts in a small town. I grew up in a quiet town where most folks don't wanna stick around, except for guys like my dad. Hometown pride's all he ever had. When I was a boy, one night he came home. He said, I lost my job and your mama's gone. He pressed that bottle to my hands, he looked me in the eyes and he said, son, it's time to be a man. Yeah, yeah, time to be a man. Well, I turned 16, I dropped out of school. I was never any good at following rules. I started selling pills pay my rent. I started taking them too, and I've been doing it ever since. Till I got busted in some parking lot. Cop said, guys like you either die or get caught. And he locked those cuffs around my head. said, son, it's time to be a man. Yeah, yeah, time to be a man. Yeah. Oh, oh, it's time to choose. Yeah, it's time to take a stand. He said it's time to find out who I really am. It's time to be a man. Oh yeah, time to be a man. Yeah. All right. Here I am in this prison cell, and there won't be much of a story to tell if I let this chance slip through my hands, to look you in the eyes and be the one to say it's time to be a man. Oh yeah, time to be a man. Yeah. Oh, oh, it's time to choose. Yeah, it's time to take a stand. Oh, it's time to find out who I really